Hi everyone, Andrea Foster here with Foster's Field Notes. I am here at one of our Little Forks Conservancy preserves because while I usually work from home, today I really needed to get outside and just take in some of this beautiful fresh air. So here I am at the Forestview Natural Area. This 70-acre, 1.3-mile loop has a ton of history. It's been the Bliss Christmas tree farm. It has an extremely long history of logging. And of course, the original stewards here were the indigenous peoples that used the Tittabawassee River, upon which the natural area is located, for all kinds of things, including travel. So please come with me. I'm going to show you some of my favorite parts about this place. Okay, so we're going to start on our walk here. I'm just going to show you a little bit of this amazing space. So you can see here all kinds of beautiful nature. So the 70 acres that make up the Forestview Natural Area are part of a wetland system. Wetlands are incredibly important and are home to so many wonderful species. So it's really important that while I take you on this trail, and anytime that you go to enjoy a public space that has trails, that you look for the rules, obey those rules, and stay on the trails so we can avoid disturbing any sort of habitat that these natural species call home. If you've ever been to one of our trails before, you may have noticed some marks on the trees in paint. Generally, they're blue unless there's a different trail that separates off, and that may have a different color paint. Now, the marks you'll see on the trees are part of our wayfinding system that we use at Little Forks. So, if you ever need to know that you're just going to go straight, you'll see one mark. If you start a different trail, 3. If you're going to take a right turn, you'll see a mark off to the right. Same for the left. This signals the end of the trail, and this shows you a spur leading off to a different trail, in which case that color will be different. Uh-oh, it looks like we have a log across the path. Okay, folks, here's where you can help us right now. So we have a tree across the path, and since our Little Forks staff is not able to be out and maintaining those things because we are in our homes, hopefully, then when you're out here recreating, we really would love it if you could get a hold of us, email us, Facebook, something, and let us know when you see trees and logs across the path or anything else that may pose a danger to someone else. This is one of my favorite spots. It's really beautiful, and you can just listen to the water run. I don't know about you, but I find it extremely calming. Okay, so we are coming up to one of my favorite spaces in the Forestview Natural Area. There is a stand of red and white pines that were planted here back in the 70s, and I think you're going to see just why they are so special. Okay folks, so that was the pines. And then now we're going to come through a ridge of hemlock. If you can see behind me, pretty beautiful set of hemlock trees, all lining this one area. Let's go take a look. Okay, so right behind me is where we used to have a second loop of Forestview Natural Area trails. However, because of the invasive emerald ash borer, which is a type of beetle that attacks ash trees, we no longer can have nice things like a second trail. The emerald ash borer took down all the ash trees on the second half of the loop, and because of that, there's nowhere for the water to go. The roots are no longer siphoning it back into the ground. So it's all just completely flooded. So if you're ever wondering where the second half went, it's back there. You can't use it. There's no real trail left. It's just swampy wetland area. Okay everyone, this concludes our highlight reel of the Forestview Natural Area. I truly hope you've enjoyed this time as much as I have, and I invite you to come enjoy our preserve safely and responsibly. Thank you, and thank you for watching this episode of Foster's Field Studies.